Hey friends, welcome back to a new vlog. So today is a Wednesday, July 8th, and I've been off work since about 8 o'clock. I did pick up like a short shift today. It was like a 5-hour shift today, and I'm just getting home. It is 10:04, but you guys, I have to share some goodies with you. So, okay. First things first, if you're new here, you don't know who I am, my name is Shakira D. But if you are not new here, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so you guys know I've been here 4 months now. I literally just made 4 months a couple days ago. And I'm still in the process of getting my home together. And I had stopped for a little while because, as I stated in the last video, like, it hasn't been the most peaceful transition living in this apartment, but it's my home and it needs to feel like my home. So I'm getting back into just decorating and all the things. So I already have a few wall art that you guys seen previously for like my office space and in my bedroom. I got more artwork or art decor for my living room. So now we're gonna start with the living room. I'm gonna take the next week to get my living room together. I still don't have a TV console, whatever you call it. I never replaced the one that Wayfair sent me that was broke. I just got a refund and I just haven't. I was like irritated and annoyed because it was what I really wanted and I haven't been able to find that exact console since. I've seen similar ones, but I really want that one. But I refuse to order from Wayfair. I won't do it. It was a whole process just even getting it. And then when I got it, it was broken. And then to send it back, I had to pack everything. And luckily, FedEx came and picked it up. So that was, easy. But yeah, I just don't want to do it Wayfair. So I'm going to go to Ollie's tomorrow after work and I'm going to see if I can find a console. I did go to Thrift Giant, which is like a thrift store out here. And I've been in there before and I've seen things in there before. I actually got some wall art from there before, which is going to go in my bedroom above my vanity. But today I know what color scheme I'm doing in my living room. So I'm going with grays, whites, and black. And I'll put like a inspo pic here on the screen that kind of shows like the vibe I'm going for. So I picked up these from Thrift Giant. So this one says, so it's 3 of them, right? And this is what they look like. I wanted to do bigger, but now that I'm looking at the wall, I'm kind of glad I did it like this because I'm able to kind of like really get the vibe of the inspo pic. So this one says what I love, right? And then this one says most about my home. And again, it is in that white, gray, black type of color scheme. And this last one says is who I share it with. See that? So these are gonna go on this big wall here in my living room. Let me just show you guys what the wall looks like right now. So you see this wall is pretty big. Like I could probably have went bigger, but we'll see how it looks for now. And if I decide that I wanna go bigger, I will go bigger. But in this corner is gonna be a lamp and then I'm putting a plant right here. So I feel like it won't be too cluttered because I hate clutter. I hate clutter. So these are gonna go here. So that's what we have right now. I need to find a rug. I did see a couple of rugs at Thrift Giant, but they didn't really go with this. You guys know I have that marble kind of like end table, I guess, there. So it goes perfect with these, like when you see it compared, I'll put like a short clip comparing what it looks like. It goes perfectly. So I need a rug that will match perfectly with that and that. And I think the living room will be done. I am ordering like the accent lights that's gonna go above those pictures. But yeah, that's what I have from there. And then you guys, hear me out, okay? you know us girls, right? We love purses. And I was not looking for a purse. I literally went in there to look for home stuff. I wanted to get a fruit bowl or a fruit basket, and then I wanted to get like a tray for my candle and flowers that will sit on my counter. And I wanted to get one more thing to put on this wall that says home. But I didn't see anything that I liked, so I'm probably just gonna go to like Burlington or Marshalls or Ross and see what I can find. But I just happened to walk by the purse section, and I always hear people talk about how they find like designer bags and different things like that in a thrift store. And baby, I found one. Now, hear me out. Me and my sister spent about a good 20, 25 minutes, going through videos and descriptions to see if it was real. We don't think it's real, but for $45, what the hell, whatever. It's a cute purse, and it's just one step closer to me actually getting the real deal purse that I want. So this is the purse, and it is a Chanel quilted. It has this like long chain, and then it came with this little like decor thingy that also it's supposed to have like a flathead screw, but it doesn't, so whatever. And it does have like that hardware, and then it has this hardware here. And come on, open it. Here. That opens up, and it has this. So this is kind of like a Chanel, but it's super freaking cute. Like, it's so cute. Again, I wasn't gonna get it, but I'm like, for $45, why not? I'm gonna clean it up, and yes, we're gonna add this to the purse collection. I'm not a thrift store girly at all by any means, but every now and again I will go into one and just see what I can find. And I found this, and I'm like, so tea. I think it's cute. Like, I ended up leaving my wallet at home, and then my phone died, so I couldn't use like a tap to pay. So I asked the girl, I'm like, hey, could you just hold this stuff? I'm gonna run home real quick. Like, I don't live far. And she held it, and I guess someone was trying to like see if they can get it. No, ma'am, this is mine. Okay, mine. So yeah, this is $45. So not bad. And then I think these were $6.99 each. So I'm gonna work on doing that this week. But yeah, just wanted to share today's thrift store finds. Yeah, so it's 10 o'clock. I have a whole day ahead of me, but you guys know what I'm gonna be doing on that computer, and I'm going to be getting my course done. So I'm gonna put all this stuff away. I really don't want to put holes in the walls. I do see that whoever had this, they had those little 3M thingies on the back. So I'm gonna look into getting some of those, and getting a bunch of those actually, so I can get those hung up. Order the kind of like spotlight lights, whatever you call them. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. And then also I'm going to be editing the video that's going up tomorrow. Starting next week, I do want to start uploading twice a week, just because I'm really trying to grow this channel. And the things that I'm trying, the things that I want to do with content, and things that I want to do with my real estate business. I didn't get bad news today in regards to work, but I just realized like I won't be fully fulfilled and fully happy until I'm doing what I love to do and what I enjoy doing. And real estate is one of them. Content is another one of them. So yeah, I put all this effort into work, and I don't really put much, well, I don't want to say I don't put much effort, but I don't put as much as I think I should be putting in. So I definitely want to be uploading twice a week. I had started to, and then it just got to be too much because I was working a lot. But yeah, so I need to get all this stuff done. I also need to start working on the kids' room because they'll be here in a month. So yeah, a lot of the next 4 weeks or 30 days, my focus is my house and real estate. And so that is what that is. So yeah, it's gonna be a very quiet day today. Not really much going on. I ended up not going out last night, so I did my makeup for no reason. But it was fun. It was cool, like doing the get ready with me and just chatting. Which that video will be up tomorrow. And I kind of just talk about what the last 4 months have been like. Nothing too crazy, but just giving like my real and honest point of view of what life is like as a, Dallas transplant who came here with, just a bank account with money and hopes and dreams and relocated her children. So I'm just kind of like just sharing that part of the process and what it's been like. So yeah. I'm also hungry, so I'm gonna make a BLT. I plan to be sitting at the computer at least by 11. So if I'm on by between 11 and 12, I can easily knock out 8 hours and be done by dinner time, which I don't even know what I'm having for dinner. But yeah, nonetheless, I'm gonna get out of these clothes and put this stuff away. And yeah. One of the questions I've been asked the most since moving to Texas is, will you ever move back to New York City? And honestly, I don't think so. I never say never because only God knows what the future holds. But as I sit here today, I truly believe God called me here for a reason. And if I'm being honest, it has not been easy. I think people will see, the moves, the apartment, the house, the new city, the vlogs, but they don't always see what happens after the camera is turned off. And that's just not with me. That's with any creator that has relocated. Since moving here, I have faced challenges in almost every area of my life. Career, relationships, finances, even the way I see myself. And there have been moments where I've questioned everything. Did I make the right decision? Did I hear God correctly? Should I just go back to what's familiar? And that's where I realized something. Spiritual warfare does not always look the way we imagine it. It's not always dramatic, you know what I mean? Sometimes it sounds like the voice, in your head telling you you're not enough, or that you've made a mistake, or that you've missed your opportunity, that you should just quit. And I've had to learn to recognize that voice and compare it to the voice of Jesus, because Jesus has never spoken fear over me. He's never told me to give up. He's never told me I was too late. Instead, he continually reminded me to trust him even when I can't see what's ahead. One verse I held on to is Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. And that's been my life these past few months. Not understanding, but trusting. I believe God is less concerned with making me comfortable and more concerned with transforming me into the woman that he's called me to be. And y'all, transformation is uncomfortable. Like if I went back to New York City today, it would probably feel familiar, feel normal, but familiar isn't always where God is calling us. Sometimes obedience means continuing to walk forward even when every part of you wants to turn around. So, will I ever go back? To visit, of course. My family is there, and New York City will always hold a special place in my heart. That's where I was born and raised. That's where I became a mother. But I don't think my future is there anymore. I think my future is being built here. And maybe that's why you've been following this journey, not because I have it all figured out, but because you're trying to figure out your next chapter too. And maybe your New York isn't a city. Maybe it's a relationship, a job, a dream you've outgrown, or a version of yourself that God is asking you to leave behind. If that is you, I just want to encourage you to keep trusting Him. Because I'm choosing to believe that what's ahead is greater than what's behind. As this rebuilding season comes to an end, we're stepping into something new. And I want to help, I want you to help me shape it. What do you want to see more of? Is it more real estate, more entrepreneurship, more homemaking and cooking, more faith conversations, more day in the life vlogs? Let me know in the comments, because I want this channel to be more than just my story. I want this to be a place where we can encourage each other to keep choosing faith over fear, one season at a time. Okay, friends, so that is the end of this video. I just want to close out the vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, for tuning in. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe if you want to see more content from me. And then also, I did post a question in my community tab, and I would love to get your feedback. I don't want to just create content for myself. Like, I'm not in it to create it for myself. I'm in it to create it with a purpose and with intention. So go take a look at that community post. Let me know what you would like to see from me, based off of what you have seen so far. Again, this was a short vlog, but I needed to just get some things off my chest and to kind of like talk my way through some things and maybe encourage someone along the way, that may be going through something, whatever season they're in, and they need to get to the next season. So hopefully this video was, I don't want to say entertaining, but helpful in a way, if you are on your own starting over rediscovery type of journey. And Kyrie is now awake from his nap, so I will see you guys in the next video.